Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute everybody that's tapped in. Y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments. Appreciate all y'all in the building. Got a mic check 1 2 1 2. Want to talk about this? Man, I woke up to this, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. Y'all can hear me? All right, bet. Let's get into it. So you got content creators, man. Content creators, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all something. You see this a lot on social media, especially with smaller channels and content creators, where they have these serious beefs that build up. And they basically build their content off beefing. You know what I mean? And this is a situation, man, where this brother, I don't know about the sister, but the brother on the far right-hand side of your screen, RIP to that brother, man, lost his life while streaming on live. Now, you know, the dude that's in the middle of the screen, he basically he's another content creator. Both of these guys are content creators. And, you know, this one guy on the far right-hand side of your screen, this brother would not stop making content, hours and hours long videos. I never understood that with people on social media. I always go against that and stuff like that. Like I seen these type of things. Y'all seen me on my channel. I spoke out against this type of stuff about how, you know, dudes is egging these content creators to go on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep stuff going. That's why I shunned that. I got away from that. You know what I'm saying? When I seen what the play was, because I've seen that happen when my channel was a smaller channel. You know what I mean? This type of stuff happens over boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Over boxing, where you had trolls, all these dudes that keep trying to harass you and stuff like that over boxing. Now, apparently these guys, I think these guys talk boxing too. Now, this dude and his wife, this brother and his wife, they basically were streaming. They out on the Vegas Strip where this guy is from, right? And, you know, this is why you got to understand the power of the tongue is, man, unmatched. And this brother on the right-hand side of your screen, you know, it's miles and miles of videos. I want to check out his content. It's miles and miles of video of him out here just, man, badgering this guy, hammering this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing people not talking about from the few videos that I just listened to this morning. Nobody's talking about the people in the comment section that egg this foolishness on. What about the people in the comment sections that egg this foolishness on? The wife sat up there, so they're on the strip. You look at the far right-hand side of your corner. He's living, and he sees this guy walking up behind him. He knows that's the guy he's beefing with, right? So he probably doesn't think he's a threat. He's just thinking, oh, this is just online stuff, whatever. I'm going to continue to troll and whatever. Well, dude wasn't playing. Dude walked by like he acted like he didn't see him, and he was lining him up, right? So he walks past him, behind his back. And so he kind of turns around the other way. When he turns around the other way to look at dude, this is when I think he starts, reaching to pull out because he got his hand in his left hand side. You can see a little bit in the corner on the far right hand side. He's got that left hand, you know, inside that waist area where he's ready. You know what I mean? He's acting like he ain't doing nothing, trying to throw him off. But this dude sees him in that live and starts laughing and stuff like that. He starts smiling like, yeah, look, there you go right there, you know? And the next thing you know, man, this dude pulls out, man. And I'm going to tell you something, man. His wife is RIP to her, man. It's sad what happened to her. She stood on business trying to get in between. So as you see in the picture in the middle, she tried to get in between, but it's nothing she's going to do when that man got something, especially because of her approach. You know what I'm saying? She didn't jump on him. She just went in between him. And this guy ended up, taking her out too, man. It's sad, man. He may face life in prison or maybe even a death penalty because in Nevada, they still have the death penalty. Now, in Nevada, the thing is that they have a problem with getting some of the chemicals they need for the injection in Nevada. So that's why I haven't really been any execution since 2006 in Nevada. But this is a double homo right here, man. It's double homicide. Straight up, man. I mean, this is cold-blooded. That's just wrong, man. Both sides, man. This when you keep badgering somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I seen this happen to one of my homies here on YouTube. I seen it, bro. But back when we had smaller channels, bro, and we just making boxing content, I seen a brother that pretty much a lot of people on here know. He came up just making boxing content. And what happened is, see what I'm saying? Trolls started trolling this dude over his opinion on boxing. Started trolling him. Started trying to bully him. You know what I mean? And they thought he was some type of punk. And then he went and basically showed that he was willing to defend himself at all costs. And then they tried to demonize him and ostracize him here on social media. This was years ago. This is almost probably like 8 years ago now. You know what I mean? But this type of stuff, especially around that, you see a lot of smaller channels doing this, man. They think that the come up is just beefing with each other. That's the come up. Online beef. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Man, let me tell you something, man. You don't play these games with people. Cause everybody ain't for all the funny games. And now it's sad to see that this man and his wife both lost their life, man. That's sad, bro. At the same time, man. On live, bro. That is just sad. And this dude, like I said before, man, you keep going in on a dude. And that's gonna be the biggest thing that need to be hammered home too, man. Is that you cannot keep doing this with people, man. Everybody's not for that, bro. Everybody's not on that type time, bro. Everybody ain't gonna let you just keep going back and forth. Because this dude, you look at his channel, his videos every single day, bro. Hours and hours of videos, man, going at this dude, bro. Laughing at this dude. Teasing this dude. That shit's sad, man. Sad, bro. It's sad, man. You know what I mean? And that situation right there could cause a way bigger situation as far as an aftershock for content creators. Because I'm going to tell you something, a lot of these content creators is going too far with this stuff, man. They going way too far. You got a channel created all around foolishness, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? But shouldn't nobody, because see, in real life, though, people not playing around with you, bro. They're not playing no games with you. You keep harassing somebody in real life. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. But see, all of these people, this is all the different things that is going on social media. People going back and forth, talking trash about each other over and over and over and over and over and over for clicks and views. People building channels off this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I always told y'all, when two of the homies or two of the brothers on YouTube that play basketball, when people was trying to keep getting them to go at it, bro, I ain't for all that, man. Because this is how this type of foolishness can end up, bro. You see somebody face to face, and then what? You get tricked out of your position in life because you feel like you got to stand on something for everybody that's watching. I can't talk all that trash and then see you, and then it don't be that same energy. That's crazy work. Y'all smash the like button, man. That's crazy work, bro. You know, and I've seen it all, bro. I'm telling y'all this. I've seen dudes minding their business on YouTube, bro. Just making their content, being in their lane, and people will find a way to come and harass you, disrespect your content, troll you, try to make videos every time you make videos debunking you and stuff like that, man. These people crazy, man. I've seen this type of stuff happen for years, bro. For years. You know? Back and forth beefs. And you know, God is great that people, and then you've seen some people where they linked up and it's been an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always think about stuff like this, man, because again, man, you push people to the point, man, or people will get pushed to the point, man, where, like I said, they're willing to give it all up over YouTube, over content. Right? You publicly embarrassing, humiliating somebody like that, and they going back and forth with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other brother, the other dude on the right hand, on the middle of your screen, his channel has been removed, so there's no like real research because nobody has his name that I've seen, so there's no real research you can do into these people. But this other brother that's on the right hand side of your screen, him and his wife, that unfortunately lost their life, they channel still up, and man, they got hours and hours of content, laughing, joking, talking crazy, man, talking down on them. Bro, this is a classic. And I heard these people got kids, man. I heard these two got kids, man. And now they kids ain't got no parents, bro. It's sad, bro. This is a devastating situation, man. All bad decisions, man. All bad decisions, bro. And I'm telling y'all something. That's why, you know, they need to crack down on this targeting other content creators just to hate, man. A lot of people build their channels off that stuff. Keep trying to talk about other content creators and stuff like that instead of you being able to create your own content. You're going to troll people, talk down about people. You hate a person's opinion so much, you will continue to just, you know what I'm saying, harass a person. And when your channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it happens over and over and over. This is the reason why I don't be going back and forth with a lot of these cats. Because you get to a certain point where you just like, man, that's, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But these smaller content creators, man, I'm telling y'all, man, bro, this is a tactic that people try to use to come up. Or it'll be, you know, smaller content creators coming at bigger content creators trying to get a reaction. Right? So you never know where a person's self-esteem at. You never know where a person's mentality at in life. You never know what a person going through. So when you constantly disrespecting this person, constantly looking for smoke with this person, constantly beefing with this person, bro, you never know when that person is that willing to give it all up. And this dude obviously had reached a point where he didn't care. He gave it all up. I saw a video where he got a girl and everything with his girlfriend, all this stuff. And he looked like he was at peace with his girlfriend. But it obviously wasn't enough peace to stop him from throwing it all away. I'm telling you this, right? And so I hope that the whole truth comes out about this whole situation, because I just can't see why this brother on the far right hand side of your screen would just be bothering this individual content creator. In the middle of your screen. I don't know. I don't see it. It's got to be something deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it went way too far. Way too far. And I'm telling you, sometimes you get people, they ain't got nothing better to do but to troll people. You know what I'm saying? Hate on people. Whatever content you put out, they hate on you. People take this stuff way too serious, man. I'm telling y'all this. As far as, how they feel on whatever your opinion is. You know what I mean? And so, again, man, I've seen this with a lot of the smaller creators. They'll come on just putting out all the most ghetto, foolishness, trying to go at other content creators to create controversy. Sometimes they'll be the small ones, and you rarely see a big one going at a small one. It don't happen like that. It always be the small channels going at the big channels. It'll be a small channel versus a small channel, or it will be a small channel going in on the big channel, trying to get traction. That is a tactic that people try to use, bro. That is a tactic. You know how many times I've seen on social media people say, "Oh, pull up, do this, do that, do that," self-incriminating on social media, incriminating themselves on social media. Brother, is something wrong with you, brother? I'm talking about somebody who lost their life, and you come on here talking about LeBron James. Brother, you blocked. Leave my channel, brother. Leave my channel, brother. That's the pure ignorance that's going on in this world, man. I'm in here talking about two people who just tragically lost their lives, and this fool coming here talking about LeBron James. Something is really wrong with people, man. Bro, have some respect, man. But you can see his wife's face once the brother he pulled out that blicky and started squeezing on the left-hand side. She got in between, in the middle of the screen. She kind of seen it, and he went past her. He went right past her because her husband was behind her. So she seen this dude pulling up like that, like he was on it. And that was right before he pulled, like he unleashed that thing. Because he got on the side in the middle of the picture. And then if you see on the far left-hand side, she's looking like that because he don't walk right past her, raised up and start squeezing, man. And he let off a number of shots at this brother, man. You know what I mean? And then she was screaming and she ran up. She went and got the camera. And she went and got the camera that was sitting there. I think they had a camera that was like on a tripod or something. Because he's looking at that camera, right? And he can walk away from the camera and come back. So they got that camera on a tripod. And they were just live streaming. Which was, my opinion, that was a huge mistake too. Because you live stream, but you giving up the low. You giving up your low right there. You live streaming all that time. You cannot be live streaming from the Vegas Strip and beefing at the same time. When dude in Vegas, unless you prepared for whatever that come with that, man. Sadly to say. Sadly to say. So when he starts letting off on the other dude, she goes and you can see her face on the left-hand side of the screen. She is in shock. Like, what? She goes and can't believe that this dude is popping her husband on live. So she goes and grabs the camera and tries to run up on dude while he's still popping at her husband. She grabs the camera and he turns around and pops her, man. Boom, the camera falls down, and that's it, bro. And the whole strip is going crazy. Unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. And to the brother in the comments section, you said dude was following him. No, he wasn't following him. The brother was online trolling this dude at this time. Again, I don't know how this started. Let me say this again. I want to say this to everybody because other dude's channel was deleted. So nobody has basically said his name yet. So nobody knows, like, I don't know his name. I didn't follow either one of their channels to know, you know, who either one of these people really were that was beefing. But they were two smaller channels on YouTube. But, you know, they basically, and here's the thing, people was putting money behind that beef, bro. I look at the dude, the black dude's live stream, man. People were sending donations and stuff, gassing this stuff up, man. This and let me say that's what the commenters be doing on YouTube. These people be coming on YouTube, gassing up ratchet foolishness, bro. Donating to that type of stupidity, bro. And then when the shit fly, everybody hide their hand. They ain't had no role in this thing, right? No, I ain't got no role in this thing. Nah, it's too real, bro. And I wish YouTube would shut all that type of foolishness and all social media would shut that type of stuff down, man. Well, you got people just making videos just to troll and disrespect other content creators. I thought they was going to go against that. You should have to be able to come online and do real content, man, without sitting out here trolling people. Now, this dude, the black dude, he had beef with this other dude. I believe the dude is Mexican, right? Now, the Mexican dude, he lived in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. So this guy, the black guy, he comes out with his wife. They got videos all over in Vegas. They walking all down up through the strip in Vegas. They walking all over Vegas. Live streaming. Having a great time. It's even the last live stream before this one got taken down was 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. They were live streaming. They walking around, having fun out there in Vegas, right? Like they ain't had no beef, no care in the world. They wasn't even worried about this guy, right? And so the next night, or that same night, they go outside to the strip in a different video that same night. So they go outside to the strip in a different video that same night, and they're live streaming from the strip. Well, apparently, dude knows exactly where they're at because you see that big balloon behind them. So he knows, oh, okay, that's where they had down there live streaming over there. All right, cool. So he comes and he pulls up on the strip. Now, apparently, he had to have parked somewhere else because he just walks down the strip like he's casually walking down, as you see in the far right-hand screenshot. So, dude, while he's live streaming, he sees him behind him in the camera and starts laughing. Little did he know, those are the last seconds of his existence. And it's sad. It's sad that this dude was able, on the Las Vegas Strip, in front of all these people, take away this man and this woman's life, man. Devastating situation, bro. Devastating. And I wish that they would do something about this because this is the type of foolishness I'm telling y'all, man. This stuff been going on online where people it's getting out of control, man. If you ain't got no real content to talk about stuff like that, man, get these people offline, bro. Because I seen them. Anybody that knows, and I don't want to bring his name back because I don't want him to have to go back through that again. But it was a dude that, he did a lot of good content boxing wise. And he from Cali, you know? And, you had trolls, you had racists that was always had a problem with whatever his commentary was on boxing. So what you had this dude, all he used to do was just make videos trolling black channels, talking boxing. That's all he would do. He was famous on YouTube for this. Famous for this. And that's all he would do. And it got personal. You know what I'm saying? It got it got to a point where it was real personal. You know what I mean? And the brother basically, stood on business when they tried to bring this man's family into it. He tried to stand on business and let the other dude know, look, I'm not finna play with you. You know what I'm saying? So he did something online to show dude, look, I'm not playing with you, right? And so they tried to demonize him and make him seem like he was the problem. And, a lot of people a lot of brothers and sisters got behind him because of that situation. Because everybody saw how that situation played out. But this is the type of stuff that's going on social media with smaller content creators. And the reason why I say smaller content creators, because bigger content creators out here making content, bro. They ain't got time to be going back and forth with this type of stuff every single day when you have whole 6, 7 hour, 5, 6, 7 hour live streams dedicated to roasting somebody else. That's crazy work. So now this man and his wife done both lost their life. And she definitely was unafraid because she knew this dude had something in his hand. And she ran right up on him to try to get in between him and her husband. But when he went around her and he pulled up and went around her, she turned and shot. You can see her face like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this. And she turned. The first thing she tried to do, I guess, was get that camera. She tried to get him on camera because he had kind of went out of the, you could see when he pulled out and started letting off, but he kind of went out of the camera view. Both of them did. And so somehow the camera moved on to the other side to show kind of to the left-hand side. It moved to show the people that was on the ground. I don't know if that was her who did that or what, because it went kind of fast, but she ran and got the camera. The camera's on a tripod, it looked like. She ran and got the camera so she could try to, I guess, video him committing this crime. She goes and gets the camera and runs up on this dude while he got the thing in his hand, and he takes her out too. And the camera just drops to the ground. And everybody on the strip is diving, ducking, running, and taking for cover. Devastating situation, man. Devastating situation, man. Y'all smash the like button too. We should have been there 1,000 likes, man. Just devastating situation, bro. And this is what happened when y'all see online. All these people out here beefing, trying to do this, trying to do that, man. This shit don't never end well, man. I'm telling y'all this, bro. People telling people what they gonna do. Bro, I've seen people pulling out things online and stuff like that. On social media, just pulling out. Bro, I'm like, man, what the hell is this going on? People have taken this to a whole different level now, man. And what they're going to do is they're going to mess this up for everybody who just making content, bro. I'm telling y'all this. Because now with YouTube and all these other platforms are going to do, what they're going to do is start being extra sensitive to this stuff. And I'm telling y'all, anytime somebody got an issue or something like that, you ain't even going to be able to say nothing. They're going to get you up out of here. I'm telling y'all this. They're going to protect their money and their brand over everything. Feel what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all this. You see these interactions all the time. People doing too much, getting into it every single day is something new. Antagonize. People doing foolishness online, trying to go viral and all this other stuff. Come on, man. Now, all these people that's in this picture have all lost their lives. As far as 2 of them not here no more, and another one, he's gonna be in prison for the rest of his life or get the death penalty. He's gonna lose his family if he have it. I seen one video online where they say he had a girlfriend And then, like I said, the other two black folks, man, I heard they got kids, man. Like, come on, man. That's sad, bro. And the thing is, the two black couples look like they was truly happy together. And the videos I watched, they look like they was truly happy together. But for it to been like that, man, to go to that level, bro, to where now, and here's the thing, if she doesn't run up, he wasn't even trying to do nothing to her. He wasn't even trying to do nothing to her. I'm gonna tell y'all again. He was not even trying to do nothing to her. Let me repeat myself again to everybody that's watching this video. He would not have been trying to do nothing to her. I'm letting y'all know this right now. These are all facts. Right? And so I'm telling y'all what the situation is and what the deal is. Very sad situation, man. And like I said before, man, y'all see it. A lot of y'all see the smaller channels doing this all the time. And a lot of y'all on here in the comment section staring at. It's just like the East Coast, West Coast beat back in the day with Pac and Biggie. Everybody on the sideline amping this shit up. The radio stations, all the fans, all the people. And then once somebody lose their life, then what happened? Everybody hide their hand, act like they ain't had nothing to do with it. But meanwhile, I looked at dude's channel. Man, this dude got people donating to him, all kind of stuff based off the foolishness, bro. Now, again, I didn't get to see other dude's channel because they took his channel down immediately. So it's kind of hard to go back because I didn't know either one of these content creators. But it's kind of hard to go back and kind of see what the root of the situation is because all of the videos been taken down. So only people who've been following these two from the beginning of this situation, I guess, really know what was going on. But it's sad, bro. This man and his wife lost their life right there on the strip, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad in front of everybody, right there on the strip. And he didn't even know in the far right-hand side of your screen that was the last seconds and breaths of his life. And he's smiling as dude walked by. He seen dude. And dude tried to act like dude didn't even walk up on him right there. I don't think dude wanted to get caught on live. But it wasn't going to matter, bro. You on the Vegas Strip. It's cameras everywhere, dog. In 4K, bro. This ain't back when, Tupac got taken out and there ain't no cameras out there. It's cameras all over that strip. All over in 4K. So he definitely seen dude. And dude was laughing, joking. And all the people in the comment section egging this foolishness on. I seen them. And then when something happened, now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that was in the comment sections egging this stuff on, I feel like they should all have culpability too. Because they helped keeping this stuff going. Think about that. And real talk, that's the real type of stuff they need to have offline. If you can't bring nothing productive, if you're not talking about no real news, no real stories, or just doing normal, decent, and sane content, bro, what is you doing? You literally got people that got channels just to beef. And then when they see each other, I'm talking about real crash out type channels. Where all they do is talk about pulling up, sliding, all this other stuff, bro. Every single day, it's the same stuff, bro. It's crazy. And people go in there and watch this foolishness all the time. And then when somebody lose their life, they, RIP. No, you are part of the foolishness. You are part of the stupidity and the nonsense. Now, I'm pretty sure that when the cops do their investigation, they're going to look up this dude's whole background. The dude that committed this. They're going to look up both of these guys' background. But they're going to look up that dude who did that, his whole background in the middle of the screen. They're going to look up his whole background in the middle of that screen. And try to see, you know what I'm saying, how all this originated. You know, and again, I can't give comments on how it originated because they took his channel. So I couldn't, there's no way I can go back and try to see from the, how far back this thing went. But I know one thing, when I went to this black dude's channel, bro, this man had hours and hours of videos. They was doing videos damn near every day, streams, like going at this dude, laughing at this dude, like basically humiliation going back and forth, right? And so again, I don't pay attention to channels like that really at all. Those type of channels don't come up on my on my timeline. I'm more to a more serious type of content. I don't have time for all the foolishness. You know what I mean? You kind of get out of that. When you're a smaller channel, it's kind of like sometimes you fall into that trap because you're trying to find your way into the social media space. So some people, that's what they do. They'll do anything to go viral, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. And so for him and the wife to lose their life, and they got kids, I heard, and now they kids ain't got no parents, bro. Man, that's devastating, man. And so you gonna be on live in this dude's city, playing around on live, laughing and joking. You see, dude. Now this is the thing. You and this dude had this beef all this time. Because they've been beefing for a long time. I looked at this dude's channel on the right-hand side of your screen, far hand right. Man, he been making videos for a long time. So obviously these two was going back and forth for a long ass time. And I heard allegedly they may have had a situation going on. But you do all this, go to his city, go live, knowing you in his city going live. It's almost like you daring him. Now I did see some clips of videos where the Mexican dude, he was talking trash too, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you want? But we didn't get the gist of it because his channel got taken down like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the authorities or whatever it was. And they're going to use that. Trust me, they didn't erase his channel. I think that YouTube hid his channel. Or maybe somebody that was close to him hid or tried to erase his channel. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he erased his own channel. We don't know. Maybe he erased his own channel, right? So we don't know because, the police are going to try and use all that in the investigation to try to find out, to get to the bottom line of what happened. But just to see that like that, man, bro, this man and this black man and this woman lost their life, man. And she damn sure jumped up in dude's face to try to, stop it. But that time, and then dude was slipping, though. Black dude was slipping. How you sitting there laughing at dude on live? You see this dude walking past you. You laughing while he walking past you, bro. In his city like it's a game, bro. Crazy work, bro. Your antenna should have went up immediately as soon as you seen him. But the big mistake that this dude did was you went live, dropped your location for him to see you, and you wasn't even ready for like any type of confrontation. You just having a good time. And now it's all over. You and the man took out the wife too, man. That's crazy, bro, man. And that's just devastating for the whole family, bro. Because now you got kids, they got to grow up without their parents, man. It's sad. It really is sad. You know what I mean? It really is sad, man. And, it's a devastating situation to watch. But again, I want to see from the beginning how this situation got started. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the investigation with the police. It's how the situation. But the Mexican dude, he threw away his whole life. He's done. He not getting out of prison. He'll spend the rest of his life in prison, or he'll get the death penalty. That's a double homo. Period. And so that's why I always tell y'all, man, bro, stop promoting these dudes online beefing. That's why I told y'all it was this needle nose head ass dude that's running around here promoting dudes beefing online, always trying to keep stuff going. I ain't with that, man. I'm not with that, bro. Because if them brothers ever meet up and something go down, you're gonna be partly at the fault for trying to keep that foolishness going, and then you ain't gonna want to stand on that. Right? You said what happened? Two content creators on this platform got unalived on the Las Vegas Strip the other night because they was beefing with another channel, another content creator. So apparently they had a beef back and forth going on for a long time where they was doing videos, talking down on each other, live streams, talking down on each other. And then black dude and his wife pulled up in this dude's city and just was on live the whole time they was on live streaming, having fun. So dude decided he gonna pull up. So he pulls up, walks right down the Vegas Strip where they at. Cause you see, everybody know that hotel is at right there behind them. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great landmark to know where they at. He just walks right up. As you see on the far right hand side of your screen, he's walking past and behind this black dude like he don't see him, pretending like he don't see him, but he see him. He just gonna be he's his mind, his mentality is deciding this is how my life is gonna end right now. As far as I know, I'm probably gonna go to prison for the rest of my life for doing this, and I'm probably gonna go to hell. Not might. I'm probably going. I'm more than likely going to hell for doing this. That's in his mind right there. But some people don't care. And he ran right down, walked past him. This dude seen him, and he started smiling when he seen him. Right there at the corner of his eye, he seen him coming down. And instead of him being on his P's and Q's, he seen him and was laughing. And then what happened next was not a laughing matter. Instead of him laughing, he should have been ready for whatever. But he was a sitting duck out there. I mean, they basically went live and was live the whole time. So they basically dropped the load. And dude pulled up. I saw some videos and one thing, a couple clips, he said he was going to pull up. If he's doing his dude, he said that. Right? So, man, it's sad, bro. And then he laid the wife down too. The wife jumped up in his face like, "What are you? Come on, what are you?" He went right around the wife. Bah, 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 bah. And the wife, you know, her split decision got her taken out too. Because realistically, he wasn't even trying to get at the wife. If he wanted to do the wife, he could have did the wife right then. He could have did her right then. As soon as he pulled up, he was trying to get him on the far right hand side of your screen. So he went around the wife, got him. The wife wouldn't let it go. She turns around, like y'all see on the far left hand side of the screen. She looks at the camera like, "Oh my God. Like he's doing this to my husband right now." He's like literally popping him right there. She grabs the camera, tries to run up to this dude with the camera, can't even turn the camera around. Bap, bap, bap. Next thing you know, the camera fall down. Next thing you know, both of them out of here. Both of them out of here. Right? And the thing is, the wife, she could have ran if she wanted to. She could have took off running the other way, but she didn't. She stood right there. She tried to get in between. She loved her husband, man. But the whole situation was wrong. The whole situation was wrong, bro. Sad thing, man. And y'all gonna see this gonna have a major effect because this is the type of foolishness I told y'all. You got a lot of big needle nose head dudes on here pushing this type of stuff for people to be going back and forth all the time. Y'all seen it. Trying to be in the middle of beefs, using this to try to build their channel. Trying to be in the middle of beef with two grown men. This type of foolishness that's going on. That's why I told y'all I don't subscribe and promote that type of foolishness at all. Because I already know what it can become. I seen it. I told y'all Back when I was a smaller channel, and me and the homie was doing videos all the time, this brother came on, and I watched this thing happen. I watched the homie strictly making boxing videos. This dude literally came online making videos talking about boxing. He said something that a bunch of guys who were racist or who had issues did not like, and they started trolling this dude, acting like they was trying to bully this dude. Then they started talking about this dude's family, started talking about this dude's son, and then that's when he lost it, and basically warned them online what he was going to do if they pulled up. And then when that happened, they tried to demonize him and ostracize him. But he had too many people that stood up for him in that situation because a lot of people saw how that started and went on. But this is the type of result that stuff can have when you allow things like that to go on. That's why I think YouTube need to eradicate all these people that's out here trying to build their content off of just trolling and beefing with somebody else. No dice. You got to go. In my opinion, you got to go. That whole platform should be taken down. And then all the people that's egging it on, pushing it on, yeah, they need to have all their accounts stripped. Because there was a whole lot of people in them comment sections donating to the foolishness. Now they was in the comment section, and I went to the last video that they have up for right now, the black couple, and now everybody in there sad as hell. And then you got some people that's in there, they ain't even sad. Some people, they standing with the other dude in the comment section like, yo, this what y'all get. Some people ain't even care. So this is the type of stuff that's going on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Let me know what y'all think on this whole situation, man. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe, man. But this is the type of stuff that's going on, bro. It's sad, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel.
All right, you guys, so we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym. Work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.